Hey guys, it's Alina here, and today I have another haul video for you. So today's haul is going to be my Sephora Vib Haul as well as a kind of mini Tarte haul. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love haul videos and you want me to do more of them, because I'd be happy to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. If you've been following me a long time, you know that I've scaled back a lot with my hauling. I used to just buy a lot of stuff, and then I found myself to end up decluttering that stuff. I've scaled back a lot with my hauling, and I also have 2 dogs with cancer, so there's a lot of bills there. And I just find that I'm being a lot more intentional with my purchases. So that's good. I'm gonna start with Tarte first because there's just a few items. So Tarte had a Friends and Family sale, I think. Was it a Friends and Family sale? I feel like they have those like every single day. I think it was, I don't know, it was the sale that they did that the code I think was Festival. So I already own the unicorn palette and the brushes and all of that, but I never ended up picking up the lippies, but at a discount, I did. So I got both of the lippies in the unicorn series. We have Fairy Tale, which is this like tealy green, and then Festival. First off, I will say Festival is really lovely. The one complaint I have is that it's their quick dry formula, which I really wish it wasn't. I love their original lip paint formula, their lippy paints. I'm wearing the original formula on my lips. It's very creamy. Even if the middle part of your lips disappears, it's so creamy that you can just blot your lips and move them around and actually get coverage, versus if you did that with the regular quick drying, or you did that with any other really drying liquid lipstick, you would just get crack flakes everywhere. Not crack the drug, crack like all the cracked lipstick. You know what I mean? So that's my complaint for this, but I can at least achieve a decent look with this. This is kind of like a mauve shade that I have like 7,000 of, but I just love this shade, this kind of shade. So that is what it looks like. Now I was most excited for the shade Fairy Tale because it was very unique looking, and I love unique lipsticks. I just love to collect them. This lipstick is horrendous. I've kept the lipstick this long only to include it in this haul, but the moment that we finish filming this video, this will be going back to Tarte. I don't know what their return policy is. This is why I don't like to buy directly from brands, because I know if it was Sephora or Ulta, I could easily get it returned. I'm not sure if Tarte has the same kind of policy. This lipstick is horrendous. Horrendous. Because it's the quick dry formula, it's so thin, it's impossible to get a full coverage color of this. I don't know how some people have managed to do it. Maybe they're unicorns themselves. I fancy myself to be a unicorn, but clearly I don't have the skills. I applied multiple coats and all it did was move the product around and keep leaving empty spaces. If this would have been the original formula, it would have been a-okay. You could probably even tell just from the swatch that it's not fully opaque. I mean, it doesn't look as bad on the swatch, but when I'm telling you, on the lips, with all like the grooves and all that of your lips, it was terrible. I really don't like the quick dry formula. I think it's awful. It's awful. It's incredibly drying. I don't care what they say on their social media about it not being drying and lasting all day and da-da-da-da-da. No. No. At least not for me. Maybe it lasts for some people, but it doesn't for me. So quick drying that still able to take it off pretty easily with a wipe. So I got those 2 items, but I also picked up the Tarte Brazilians Plus Self Tanner. So this little package, it comes with a mitt as well. I've never tried a self tanner. I've never even gotten a spray tan. I'm very concerned about it and I'm very hesitant about it. I read the reviews for like the 37 different varieties they have of self tanner. I don't know why they need to have 37 different kinds. I know I'm exaggerating the number, but just too many options. Too many options. Like if you have to make a different kind, can you explain why I should get that one versus this one? Like usually a brand will be like light, medium, and dark. Those are like your options versus just a vague, oh, it's just a self tanner. So I had to rely on the reviews because the description wasn't really explaining why each one was different. Aside from the one that's a mousse, because this is, I'm assuming this isn't a mousse. I really want to try a self tanner because I'm really pale. But on the flip side, my concerns with self tanner are obviously even application. That's super important to me. But also the fact that I'm gonna have to buy a whole other range of foundation to match the rest of my body. And then I'm also concerned that I won't look good tan, you know? You know, some people look really good tan, but some people just look really good pale. And I've just been pale for so long because I avoid the sun. I don't know how my hair is gonna look with me being super tan. I think I would look crazy. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I want to try it at least on my legs. Would that look weird if I just tanned my legs? Do people do that? I guess it would look weird because my arms would be white. I guess I have to commit. Give me your thoughts on this. Give me your thoughts and your advice on the self-tanner game. All right, moving on to the Sephora VIB sale. So I actually am very proud of myself because in my suggestions video, I had a lot of things on my wish list, but I actually scaled back and didn't get quite as many things. Granted, there are still a few hours left of the sale, so I might have some like Hail Mary passes and just go nuts, but I'm hoping not. So I will show you the stuff that I did end up picking up. The first thing I got was the Milk Makeup Natural Deodorant. I don't know why it's gotta come in so many bags. So the fun thing about this is that the first time that I bought this deodorant, I don't know what happened. Whoever like packed my package must have not had coffee that day because I actually got two and I had only bought one, which was amazing because it's $14 and I hadn't tried it yet, so I wasn't in love with it yet. So the packaging is like this, very on this brand's look. So you open it up, it's a lot. Maybe it's $14 because of all this. Is this necessary? So it's been almost a year since I purchased because, like I said, I got two for the price of one, not on purpose. So this is what the product looks like. I'm not gonna remove the little like cap because I just opened a new deodorant, so I don't want this one to dry out. But it comes with like a little cap and then you just move it up. But I could smell the lavender through here. This is my favorite natural deodorant that I've ever tried. It's the only one I've stuck to. Like I said, I've been using this for almost a year. So I used the sale as an opportunity to save, what was it, $1.75 or something like that, $2. Woo! Oh my God, ah! I always film like sitting Indian style and stuff, and I just like cracked my knee. So the next item that I mentioned that was on my wish list that I did end up getting is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sakari Baby Facial. Some of you guys gave me recommendations for other items to use instead. Someone mentioned that there's a product that has AHA and BHA and it's a lot cheaper, but it's unlikely to be the same exact product or even at the same percentage. Like, this is a list of ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients. It's not just those two. But it had amazing, amazing reviews, which is why I wanted to try it, and I definitely did not want to try it at regular price. The description is, this next generation mask is an at-home facial that effectively yet gently exfoliates the pore lining and gets rid of built-up dead skin cells. With a whopping 25% AHA over 2% BHA blend of our dream team glycolic, tartaric, lactic, citric, and salicylic acid, this pro-quality formula dramatically smooths texture while minimizing the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Improves skin elasticity, aka, and reveals a radiant, baby soft complexion. Think of it as an extra nudge for stubborn, dull skin. In other words, it'll knock your cells off. So funny. I'm not entirely sure how many uses you're gonna get out of this. This is what the package looks like. I'm gonna open it until I'm ready. And it also comes with a sample size of Bust Up Your Nails cream. No, I'm just kidding. Their Virgin Maracuja Luxury Face Oil. Oh, look, it matches my nails. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. If you guys really want to keep track of my thoughts on this product, make sure you're following my vlog channel because I do a lot of like kind of impromptu reviews on there. I will leave it linked somewhere up here, wherever the cards thing is, and in the description box. It's always in the description box. Did the lighting in here just change? Like, what the F? The next item on my wish list that I did actually pick up is the Sephora Collection Lineup Makeup Tape. Pretty large roll. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I was excited to try it based on the reviews. I'm not a fan of the Scotch tape thing, so I'm hoping I can find something a little softer to my skin. Okay, so next up is the Makeup Forever Starlit Liquid in the shade 1, which I believe is their Arctic something. Doesn't say it on here. I'm a little perturbed about the size of this thing. When I first opened the box, I was looking for what product I had purchased in that box, and I saw this and I thought this was a deluxe sample size of a lipstick. And I was just trying to think, I don't remember using my points on a deluxe sample size of a Makeup Forever lipstick. Oh no, honey, no, it's the Starlit Liquid. So my friend Rose recommended this. She uses this as like an inner corner highlight. She loves it. Let's see. It looks like a nail polish. So So that is kind of like a rough swatch of it. I don't think I like this. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I like this. Dries pretty quickly, which I guess is good, but it gives me that same patchiness that the Stila Magnificent Metals does. A little disappointed. But I'm gonna play with it a little more because I do have plenty of time until the, you know, return period ends. But yeah, so far, not too thrilled. So I also did pick up the brush I was talking about. It's actually way bigger than I thought it would be. It's the Sephora Collection Nylon Paddle Brush. So I was looking for a good paddle brush. I know I've talked about this a million times, including on my Instagram stories when I do my Olaplex step 3. When you have color treated hair, it's a lot more delicate, especially if you've had to like bleach it, which most of us have. You don't want to use a regular comb. Like most people say, oh, detangle with a wide tooth comb. You don't want to do that when you have color treated hair, because what happens is you're basically forcing and splitting it open. You're like, oh yeah, I'm detangling, but you're actually just like breaking the hairs because they're so fragile. So you really want to use a paddle brush and kind of brush in a like rocking motion, starting from the bottom, working right up in small sections. That's the only, and you don't do it when it's wet. Well, I mean, you have to be more gentle when it's wet, but I know like when you put a leave-in in, you want to like brush it through. So I wanted to get a better quality one because the one I have is from Forever 21, and it's cute because it's got unicorns on it, but when I've used a more high quality brush, I've noticed a difference. And I probably should have left my hair straight for this so I could actually test it out now, but I'll just show you what it looks like. Okay, already there's a big difference in size, which is good. The handle is very comfortable, and it's not like the plastic material that one is. It's, you know, it got a good grip. Oh, great. Look at the Sephora logo. Looks like this might be a return maybe. Why do my things always come messed up? Like what the heck? Oh my god, there's a hair in here. No, I'm just kidding, there's not. I'm just joking. Bad joke. So this seems like it's gonna be really good. It had really, really good reviews. There were other paddle brushes, but this was the most inexpensive one that had really good reviews. There's obviously like brand name ones, but I find the Sephora collection does pretty well, so I'm not too concerned about getting a brand name or whatever. To me, Sephora collection is a brand name at this point. They have really good quality products and brushes. So yeah, I'm very excited to use this. Unfortunately, my hair's curly, so I'm not gonna brush it right now. I did pick up 2 more items that I wasn't sure that I was gonna get. They're not here yet, but I wanted to film this video, and it's the 2 Smashbox, I think they're Be Legendary liquid lipstick. No, it's like the new Smashbox metallic like liquid lipsticks in the shade Foiled Brat and Iced Out. I wasn't gonna get them, I was gonna pass because they're very expensive, but one of you guys was like, I have Iced Out and it's amazing, and I was just thinking, I want it, because you guys know I love funky colors. So I ended up having to get it, or I ended up getting it. So those are all the items that I've picked up recently in the Sephora VIB sale, as well as the Tarte sale. Definitely leave me a comment, let me know what you guys picked up, because I'm always curious to see what you guys got this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!